If you are ready to embody the wealthiest version of you, then this video is for you. I'm Alyssa Cotten. I'm a money mindset coach here to help you step into the most abundant reality, acquire your dreams and everything you've ever desired. In this video, I'm going to be teaching you exactly how to embody the wealthiest version of you, even if your current reality doesn't reflect that. So make sure you watch the whole video to learn all the different tips, techniques, and tricks that are going to help you step into the wealthiest version of you. One of my favorite wealthy embodiment hacks is walking. I do it every single day. My goal is to do 4 miles a day. I love my hot girl walks. I love my walking meditations, podcast to audiobooks. So I figured I would take you along to show you in real time me doing my own embodiment exercises that allowed me to generate 7 figures in my business. So question 1, what the heck is embodiment and why does everyone keep talking about it? When I first heard the word embodiment, I was like, I don't get it. Can someone break it down to me in a way that makes sense? So embodiment is like stepping in to the role of something you don't have. So let's say, for example, there's a play and you are auditioning for the lead, but you're actually the understudy. So the understudy is preparing to take over that role, but they're not there yet. Then they get that call that's like, we need you, and you have been preparing for that role. So that's what you're doing. You're basically the understudy for your dream life. You're preparing, you're learning the lines, the moves, the energy. So when it's go time, it's easy for you to just step into that identity, step into that version of you like the understudy would. The reason embodiment is so powerful is because it's preparing your brain for the reality that you want, not the reality you have. So basically what we have to do is we have to train your body to embrace a new identity. Recondition the body to a new mind. Recondition the mind to a new body. So basically what we're saying, body, I love you so much, mind, thoughts, but you're actually not serving me in the way that I need you to serve me. I need you to serve me of like action, quick action steps. Money loves speed. Okay. I need to feel confident. I want to walk into a room and not feel like a fan. I want to walk into a room and feel like the authority, like everyone is coming to me versus me fangirling. And I've done that before. Where I went to a conference and I felt so nervous. I was like a fangirl. And then this one person said, like, stop being a fangirl and like own that you are an equal playing part in this community, in this room. Like you can take up space, all of those things. So embodiment is where you get your actions, your emotions, your thoughts, your beliefs, all on the page that is in alignment with the version of you who already has it all. So think about your dream life, your dream relationships, your dream income. Describe her. How does she show up? How does she do all those things? And then you can start to embody what that looks like. At first, with any embodiment practice, it's going to feel like fake. Kind of like the identity, fake it till you make it. That's how it's going to feel, right? If you're having thoughts, I'm so abundant, and maybe you're living paycheck to paycheck, or you just started a business, or you just signed up with a coach and you haven't seen that return on investment, you might start to say, well, that's not true. And the second you start to say that's not true, you are no longer in an embodiment identity. Again, because we are the understudy preparing for the lead role. You don't have the lead role today, but you are preparing so when you get the call, you are ready. So think about opportunities coming your way. If you prepare today, someone calls you and says, hey, I want you on my podcast, or I want to do this, or I want to do that, or I saw you on this, I want XYZ. You feel ready, confident, self-esteem, self-worth to step into that identity. So when you think about the wealthiest version of you, you can start to ask yourself, what are the thoughts, the emotions, and the action steps of the wealthiest version of you? You can write all that down, brain dump it. Then I'm going to tell you and teach you different techniques to stay in that energy of the wealthiest version of you who already has all the abundance. Step one to embodying the wealthiest version of you is through visualization. Visualizing first in your mind, second in your reality. Think about being a painter. A painter knows what the image is going to be in their mind. They hold the image and then they paint the most beautiful masterpiece. But to everyone else, it's just a blank canvas. But in their mind, they knew it would be a masterpiece. Think about the statue David in Italy. Literally just a marble slab. A marble slab. No, in the mind, it was the statue of David. And now, thousands of people every single day go to see that statue. Your mind is so powerful. And when you give yourself that boost of what you want your life to look like, you're basically creating the masterpiece in your mind. So that way, secondly, you can create it in your reality. I will guide you right now through a guided visualization through what's called POV, so point of view. I'm going to flip my camera around and I want you to look through the lens as if you are walking with me. So I'm going to be guiding you to think about different things, but as you see the camera move, step into the energy that you are walking with me. And when you start to see that you are walking with me, that's what I mean by embodying the visualization. Let's go. Take a moment to visualize every single step. As you're walking, you hear the wind in the trees. You hear the birds, the squirrels. Start to notice your surroundings. And now start to notice the things that you're starting to see. All of the leaves, the boardwalk, and really allow your body to feel like you are here. And I want you to think about the abundance you are ready to receive. Take a moment to visualize that abundance. And I want you to visualize that abundance through receiving a text message. So you're going to visualize pulling out your phone, and that phone is going to give you a notification of your abundance. Maybe a sale came in, maybe the raise, maybe you got the house, maybe you got the car, maybe you got the job. Take a moment as you are walking with every step, visualizing the abundance you seek. And now that you've received that text message, ask yourself, how do I feel? How would I celebrate? Who would I contact? Breathe into that part of your body that feels the excitement, that feels the energy, the inner knowing that abundance is right here, right now. And now you can come back. Let me know in the comment section below, what was that text message? What did you receive? I visualized receiving a text that I got the house. I've got a dream house that I'm manifesting, and I had a vision that my realtor texted me, you got the house, right? And I would feel the excitement, I would feel the abundance. That is how you embody the wealthiest version of you, is looking through your own eyes, feeling it internally, preparing the mind, preparing the body to receive the abundance you seek. There are 2 times during the day when it is the best time for you to visualize your dream life. As soon as you wake up and before you fall asleep. When your brain goes from beta, which is focused, alpha is relaxed, theta is where your subconscious mind is open to suggestions. And right when you wake up and right when you fall asleep, your brain is in those theta brainwaves. Visualize the abundance, getting the text message, getting the email, having someone call you. Visualize all of that abundance, preparing your mind, preparing your body to receive that. No matter what your current morning routine looks like, you can add more wealth to it. And you don't even have to spend any extra money. So if on your vision board, a wealthy version of you, she has a slow morning routine. Maybe she goes for a walk, she meditates, she drinks her coffee, drinks her tea. Ask yourself, what would I like my ideal morning routine to look like in my wealthy dream life? Okay, well, I want it to be slow. I want it to be mindful. I want it to be peaceful. You have power and control of your morning routine today. Start implementing that. And you might not have as much time. Let's say you're going to a 9 to 5, or you have clients at a certain time and you're unable to have as long of a morning routine. Still do all of those wealthy habits, just shrink them down. Maybe you do a 1-page journal, a 1-minute tapping, but the goal is your morning routine is designed to set the tone, set the stage for the rest of the day. So if you're waking up feeling anxious, if you're waking up feeling broke, scarce, you're gonna carry that energy for the rest of the day. So you want your morning routine to reflect the abundance that you are wanting to call in. So if something in your morning triggers you, like checking your email and you haven't had any sales, don't include that in your morning routine, right? You want to do things that are gonna make you feel high vibe. So my favorite things, mirror work, we'll talk a little bit about that later, EFT tapping, meditating, visualizing. I don't always do all of those every day, but I pick one and I incorporate that into my routine. This next hack for embodying the wealthiest version of you is mirror work. And I'm gonna be doing an entire mirror work video. I started mirror work 2 months ago, and I will say incorporating my modalities such as EFT tapping, affirmations, and self-EMDR with my mirror work has been the biggest game changer in quantum leaping. I literally tripled my income in 1 month of doing mirror work. How amazing, how incredible. Okay, so what is mirror work? I'm gonna give you the Cliff Notes version. You look in the mirror and you start by saying, I like myself. When you start to feel comfortable with liking yourself, then you start to say, I love myself. And you wanna build that strength of self-love, right? Because mirror work is all about connecting to your soul. And once you have a foundation of I like myself, I love myself, that's when we can start to 10x your goals. I am someone who makes money every day. I am someone who makes passive income. I am someone who people reach out and say, I want to work with you. You literally can have a conversation with yourself in the mirror. But with these things called mirrored neurons, the brain will start to tune to this new identity. And the mirror is going to reflect to you what you're telling it. So that's why when we're looking in the mirror and we're saying, I'm ugly, I'm fat, I'm stupid, the brain is absorbing that and it's reflecting that back. So with mirror work, we get to change the dialogue, change the story. I am wealthy, I'm healthy, I'm beautiful, I'm sexy, I'm attractive. I get to embody all of that and allow the mirror to reflect the healthiest version of me. Something that has helped me tremendously allow me and my business to grow to 7 figures is taking solo walks. I never went on walks until I met my husband. It's so fascinating. He's like, let's go for a walk. And I was like, I already worked out today. And he's like, no, like, let's just go to like connect and chat. And I was like, I didn't understand. And then this was obviously like a decade ago. We would go on these walks and I would feel so creative and I would feel so inspired. So then what we would do is we would go on walks in really amazing neighborhoods and we would just get so inspired and we would just walk around feeling the abundance. So then I was like, one day he was sick and I said, well, let me just take a walk by myself because I really like how I feel. I got an audiobook or maybe a podcast and I went on the walk. I literally pulled my phone out, my notes app out. I had written down, I'm not even kidding, like 50 ideas for my business. I had so many ideas, so many creative ideas, and they just kept coming out of me. And I was like, wait, is this a one-time thing? No. I'm telling you, something that has allowed me to generate 7 figures is taking alone time with walking. Here's the magic with walking by yourself. When you are walking, you are what's called bilaterally stimulating your brain. You're using your left and your right brain at the same time because your left brain controls your right side and your right brain controls your left side. So what you're doing is you're processing, you're using your whole brain. And when you're focused on what's possible, who you need to become, the ideas will pour out of you. If you're feeling stuck in a funk, go for a walk. Bring a journal, bring a notes app, go for a walk. I am telling you, the ideas that are gonna pour out of you will inspire and amaze you. And I'm not meaning like go on a treadmill. I mean, go for a walk. And when I was living in Alaska in the winter, I couldn't always go for walks, but there was an inside track. And I would go walk the track and I would get ideas and I would bring my little notebook and I'd be like writing frantically all of these ideas. Taking time to nurture, pay attention to yourself is going to affirm and increase your self-worth and your self-love, which will make you a magnet to your desires. Your girl's getting a little sweaty. We're loving it. I'm just loving this walking, chatting with you guys. Okay, my last tip for embodying the wealthiest version of you is every day ask yourself, who, not how. Who do I need to become to step into the lead role? Not how do I need to do it. Who do I need to become? Who is that person that has it? How does she think? How does she behave? How does she carry herself? What stresses her out? What excites her? Figuring out the who is going to put you back in control, and then releasing the how to your higher power. Trusting that God's source universe has your back. And all you have to do is focus on who do I need to become, not how do I need to do it. Now that you've identified who do I need to become, right? She's not sweating the small stuff. She's like having fun every day. She's laughing, she's singing, she's dancing, she's celebrating herself. So now that we've all these hacks, walking, morning routine, visualizing, mirror work, all of these really feel good stuff, every night I want you to do the battery test. The battery test is, where was I in alignment with the wealthiest version of me? Where did I fall out of alignment? Did I fall out of alignment with my beliefs, my thoughts? Did I look in the mirror and not say I love myself? And I said, oh my gosh, look at you. Like, pull yourself together. Ask yourself with a battery, right? There's a plus and negative. Where did I stay in alignment and where did I stay out of alignment? And if you do this consistently, your entire world will change. It's law, right? It's like the law of gravity. What comes up must come down. When you, law of attraction, focus on becoming the version of you, it will all come together. But what happens is doubt, fear, uncertainty creep in and we pull us from the who and we focus on the how. And the second you pull yourself from the who and you focus on the how, you are now out of alignment, because it's not your job to focus on the how. It is your job to co-create with the universe. And you cannot co-create with the universe if you're focused on the how. If you are ready to step into the most abundant version of you, check out my free masterclass below. It's going to show you how you can start to regulate, step into self-love, and really embody the wealthiest version of you. Now you have all of the wealthy girl hacks on how to embody her today. She is already inside of you. She is waiting for you to give her the permission to thrive. She is waiting for you to give her permission to breathe. Step into your authority, your ambition, and let the rest come together. Because I'm telling you, you are ready for so much more than you have in your life. Now we just have to say yes. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. And don't forget to subscribe. I release videos out every single week, and I'd love to see you in the next video. Let me know which embodiment hack you're gonna add to your routine, and I'll catch you in the next video.